Alabama, the SEC tournament rolls on in a big-time matchup with the winner getting tomorrow off. A pair of 2-0 teams, LSU and South Carolina. 2024 SEC baseball tournament on the SEC network is presented by Regions.
Slider combo, fastball in the low 90s.
And Michael Braswell, the former Gamecock, lines out his replacement, essentially, at short. Talmadge LeCroy, one down. And here's Tommy White. Tyler Pitcher was rated number 4 right-handed pitcher in the state of Pennsylvania by Perfect Game coming out. Ground ball up the middle off the curveball. Parker Nolan. 2 down. We're in line to host just 2 weeks ago. And now here they are 2-0 in the tournament. Jones committed to it. And it's a 1-2-3 frame worked by the freshman Tyler Pitcher. And that opened up an opportunity at South Carolina.
This means you got a lot of gear.
That's right.
A lot of different colored pullovers right now.
1951 to right field. That is 4th best in the country. And they got the shift on him on the infield. Punched out at 95, and Petrie didn't like 2 of those. He says that's brutal.
Bit of a stretch.
Breaking ball muscle to left field, and Braswell can't quite get to it. Blake Jackson, a little duck snort, reaches with a 2-out single, and that extends the inning for the most dangerous. And the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Strike 3. Thatcher Hurd with 3 Ks in the first, working his way around. Outside, ball 4. Pitcher needed just 10 pitches to get through the first, and now a leadoff walk. Curveball skied behind the plate. Messina gives a look. Petrie in on the logo. 1 down. School. Threw it away. Pearson will break for second, and he'll stay there. On a throwing error over first base. Going to score anyway, perhaps. Blake Jackson comes up throwing, and the throw home is high. It's all the way to the dugout and out of play. And that'll be an extra base for Stephen Milam, and a couple of errors in this. Freshmen that pay off in spades. Year 2, year 3, no matter how much experience you have. 0-2. Strike 3. And pitcher taking advantage of that up strike zone right at the letter. Georgia. 3-2 is lifted to center. Ringling back. Still going back. And onto the warning track. A run, though, after a leadoff walk and a couple of errors. Shout out, Nick. Swing and a miss for Nolan. Thatcher Hurd's got it grooving. He struck out 4 out of 5. Breakup first team All Southern Conference, and second in that league in hits, and he smokes one into center field. 1-out single for Kennedy Jones, and he belts it deep right field. Larson at the track, at the wall, and makes the catch. Retreating at first is Kennedy Jones. Gave that one a ride. It was 39 degrees off the bat. And swing and a miss at 94. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Mark. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
I say Coach Mark Kingston from South Carolina, and this ball's lined into center field. It will drop right in front of Austin Brindling. And a base hit for Alex Milazzo. Pitching with great velocity off the mound, and he sends this one to shallow right. Blake Jackson fighting the sun, backtracking, and sprawls for it. Man, what a recovery. Tommy White 0 for 1 on the ground out to second. He is a .361 career hitter at LSU, and he drives it to center, but Brindling is there. What did Tommy White say yesterday? He said some hitters 8th in Division I history in home runs with 75. Pete Incaviglia holds a record with an even 100. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 3 for Tyler Pitzer. He has given him 3 innings of 1-run base. Remember his brother Tristan, a first rounder of the Red Sox. And Casas draws a leadoff walk after all that. For LSU from Luke Holman, engaged jump. Hit him. And I was just getting ready to ask, do you view her? And that one gets all the way to the backstop off of the glove of Milazzo. Casas to third and Brindling to second on the wild pitch.
Number one that bad. I don't know if he could Petrie.
And a flare. Fair just inside the line. Casas scores. Brindling will be stopped at third. And it turns into a double for Ethan Petrie that covered about 130 feet. Here's a payoff to Jackson from Thatcher Hurd. Just a hair up. And the bases are loaded for Cole Messina. Is loaded. Messina lifts it deep left center. Pearson back. It is gone. Grand slam, Cole Messina. In his 4th home run in 3 games in Hoover.
Parking the first few rows out in left center field, you think it maybe we're safe. This went a long ways. 107 off the bat. If you could draw up the ideal home run, Cole Messina just hit it. Counts for 4 in South Carolina.
2-2 to Jones.
Six hitless is your thing.
Tough to be better. Swing and a miss. South Carolina sends 8 to the plate. They end up pushing 5 across.
And there's only one spring.
Is there an actual spring?
I would not know the answer to that one.
Has anyone sunk? Those are 2 important questions.
Pearson with the double down the line. And he's in business.
Crawfish eating and sinking spring.
Not at all. No.
Have we joined that party yet?
There we go.
So the gap will get Pearson home.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
Are we a crawfish fan? Are we acclimating to Baton Rouge?
Definitely, yeah. My buddy on the team is from Louisiana.
And Milam comes up with another hit. Travinsky around third. LSU has cut into the lead again. And this one's launched into right center field. Brindling dead sprint towards the wall. It's gone. 2-run home run for Jake Brown. Jay Johnson wanted to get his freshman some run here. And boy, did that hunch pay off. He has tied the game with just his 3rd home run of the season. A 10-foot shot for Mr. Brown.
Watch him keep that front side in, too. Tom Walker was talking about this in between games today. About how facing left-handers that got him back in because he knew he had to keep that front shoulder. If you don't, you've got no chance against the slider. That
Coach Matt Williams, 3-2. Swing and a miss for Milazzo. And home plate umpire Tommy White getting a grip on deck. And it's a 4-pitch walk. Bring one of the most dangerous. In on the hands, won't travel. Brindling coming on. And that, it is just a total free-for-all down there. Swing and a miss for LeCroy. Reached for it, flicked it in the shallow right. Milam was playing out there, and he cedes to Larson. 2-2 pitch. Behind the plate, Milazzo tosses the mask and hauls it in. 1-2. 23 home runs for Jones. High, deep to right. Make it 24. And LSU has its second lead of the game. It's now 6-5 Tigers.
He can compress a baseball. Bear Jones, man, when he gets it, it goes. This is 107 off the bat the other way. And it was on a breaking ball. Just let it come right back in. Yeah, I think probably got a pretty good idea that one's going to carry out. It's just whether or not it goes over the bullpen or not, which doesn't matter because if it goes in the bullpen, it counts for the exact same thing. Jones's 24th of the year. Give
the regular season champs.
Illinois and Nebraska are out of the Big Ten, but both of them have already lost a game in that Big Ten tournament, which is actually being played at Charles Schwab at Omaha. But yeah, one potentially from the
county. That'd be a good place for an avocado tree.
Kenny brought us avocados, and little does he know there's a tree on its way to his house right now. So
line out to center field for
nice.
Hayden Travinsky.
Look at that. You see?
Could you hold it up for the camera?
59 games this year.
And he lines it into right field. Milam's got a 3-for-3 game going. There he goes. Pitch is lifted. Shallow center. Brindley coming on hard, charging, and he can't get there. Nobody does. Milam ends up at third. It's a double for Jake Brown. Pulled to the right side. Parker Nolan's got it. And that will close the fifth. How about Jared Jones? He put together. And a check swing didn't go. Ball 4. In fact, going into the last. Man, he drops his bunt down to the right side. Jones a little late to get there, and it's a bunch single for Blake Jackson.
Let's know the game right there. You got a left-handed pitcher in Akin.
Also hit a solo home run against Bama this week. And he takes ball 4 in the dirt. Carolina's loaded the bases here in the 5th.
Turning back into a starter.
Popped it up into center field. Looking to tag will be Petrie. Catch made by Jake Brown. Here comes Petrie. The throw goes to third, and Carolina has tied it on a sac fly from Parker Nolan. Drop by about 25%. Once the calendar turned to April, and they got with him, and that one gets off of Milazzo's mitt, allows Jackson to head to third, and Messina to replace him at second.
To start on the outer half and just keep going away from the right-handed hitter.
Like that. Lost the bat. 2 down. Little ignores the base runner. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Slider for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks after the sac fly.
Charles Schwab, the Royals and the Tigers have been in a Little League Classic a few times in Williamsport.
This ball is roped to left field. It is past the reach of Kennedy Jones. And Milazzo, after fouling off 4 2-strike pitches.
Freebie.
To short. Bobbled. LeCroy recovers and in time. Would you have the same rule for coaches? You can a new reality.
I don't know if they're worried about that part.
That one kicks off the chest protector and an extra 90 feet for Milazzo on the wild pitch.
Yeah.
Infield is in with 1 out. Tommy White at the plate. Tie game. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler to third.
Great read. Great read.
And LSU takes the lead again on an RBI ground up from Tommy White, scoring Milazzo. Some time as a DH. Grounded to short. LeCroy bobbles, recovers, fires. Just in time. And that will close the 6th. Leadoff double from Milazzo, helped by the wild pitch. Come up the middle and a base hit. LeCroy's got a knock. Klesko tells a story about being a 19-year-old playing in the Carolina League, standing above, staring down, and also looking at his watch. And he said, Klesko, 2.5 minutes, pretty good. Slice through the left side for Gavin Casas, and there's 2 aboard with nobody out. Squares early. Keeps it on and gets it back to the right side. Jones to third.
At
play. He has moved up in the order, hitting third. 1-2. Up the middle, right to the ship. Milam races back to the bag for the try. And just a hair late. What an effort by Stephen Milam. 0-2 with 2 aboard. The pitch from Little. Hit him. And South Carolina keeps it rolling here in the 6th inning with the bases loaded. 2-2 to the hottest hitter in the tournament. Little delivers. Swing and a line drive into right center field. Casas has scored. Brindling coming home. It didn't leave the yard, but good enough to bring 2 more in. And Messina has driven in 6. South Carolina back in front. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the move, and he's going to pick up a stolen base. I mean, why not?
They're going to give it to you.
Rounded to the right side, past Milam, it gets through. Jackson has scored. Messina comes home head first as the throw kicks off the backside of the mound. And allowing Messina to take second. Runner on the move and through the left side. On the way to third is Nolan. 3 straight singles for South Carolina. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw to second, got him a rundown. Now coming home from third, and that throw is perfect. Braswell gets it done as they tried the double steal, and Parker Nolan is out at home. And a leadoff walk. 3rd time that Josh Pearson has reached. Swing and a miss for Travinsky.
Depth quite yet. He's also just a freshman. Give him a little time, Tom.
95 back-to-back Ks for McCreary following that leadoff walk.
That fastball explodes, man.
Tonight with a knock here. Bounces it to second. They only need 1. And that will bring it in to the visiting half of the 7th. Time to stretch here at a Hoover. Carolina leads by 3. Lower on the mound for LSU, and this ball gets ripped to right field. Reeves with a leadoff single in the 7th after Lohr thought all day practicing. It's off the plate, fair territory, force it second and on to first.
That's good.
What a play by Alex Milazzo.
Oh, there's been a few that got by him tonight.
Jared Jones with the toss to Lohr covering. And even after the leadoff single, we've got our 3rd to the 8th. Line drive into left field. Jackson catches up to it. One out. to third. Hot shot between the knees. LeCroy and a little bit low. Well, this would ease the burden against Tommy White if he can get Braswell out, but he walks him. And McCreary is added to his concern. Fly ball right field. Petrie has plenty of space. Tagging is Milazzo, and he'll hustle his way to third. That's ball 4. And the bases are loaded in the 8th inning for Josh Pearson. And it's grounded right through the hole on Casas over at first. 1 run home. Here comes Braswell. The throw goes all the way to third. And a shot right through the wickets allows LSU to plate a pair.
Just keeps hitting.
Another changeup, a swing and a miss.
Art, look at that.
This ball is roped to right field, and little leap from Larson to haul it in. Austin Brindling swinging at the first.
Places I've liked a lot more.
Maybe the Chamber of Commerce could send you something. Could you just say nice things about it?
What they could send. Almost won the whole thing when they ended up getting beat in the finals by leaning on their bullpen all the way through. Yep.
Ulloa records his first out. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball up. Back-to-back Ks for Ulloa after back-to-back walks. They can basically get us any information we want, right? Milam grounds it through the right side, and LSU has a tying run on here in the ninth.
That's a 4-hit night for the freshman.
Jake Brown, who's had a good night at the plate, 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run. Kling 8 of 10 on the bases, and this ball is blocked to the left side. Kling will stop at second. Changeup hammer to right field. Petrie back and will haul it in. Tagging from second is Kling. And the tying run now 90 feet away.
Holding him at first and playing back at third.
Squares pulled it back. They'll give him second. And 2 in scoring position with Jake Brown scampering there.
I think it was a fake bunt steal the entire time.
Okay.
So
2-0 pitch. High fly ball to left field. Jackson back to the warning track, and catch made up against the wall. Scampering home is Kling, and we are tied at 10 in the ninth. Changeup, fair ball. LSU takes the lead on a Michael Braswell single. Light swings at the changeup, sends it into center. Brindling all the way back to the wall. It is caught at the fence. What a play by Austin Brindling. And he brings it back to keep it a 1-run game in the ninth. Came in as a pinch runner back in the 6th. And the fastball's popped up on the first pitch. Ben Nipple just entered the game at second. And Pult will put it away. Things to find you, huh? Or 2-6-3, pardon me, started by Milazzo. Golf this breaking ball into right center field. That one will get down for a hit. And South Carolina brings a winning run to the plate. On the year. Not going here. Poke to shallow right field. Larson. 2 down. If Seth. The 1-2 to Casas. Swinging a fly ball into center. Paxton Kling is there, and LSU, with a come from behind win, scoring 2 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th, and the Tigers get Friday off and a date in the semifinals on Saturday.